Welcome to the Authors Lifeline channel. I'm your host, Vincent, and I have many different groups and platforms for authors to help out with their book marketing. And so I wanted to do an intro video. This is going to be part one of several parts that I'm going to do. I was doing a live stream, and I might go back to that again, but I'm not so sure that's the best method to get my videos out to authors, simply because you guys are in different time zones all around the world. Some people are very busy in the weekend. I have certain times where I can get on that it's not the best time for everybody. So rather than trying to force it, I think that I'll shoot some of these videos and see how they do. And my goal is to have a sequence of videos to help you guys out along the way. And so this will be, again, part one of those videos. And so this part one is really about telling about who I am and what I have available for you guys. So one of the best ways that you guys can find out more about me particularly is that if you go on Goodreads, and I'll jump off this group for 1 second to show my profile, that my name is Vincent Lowry here, and you guys can see all about me, all about things that I have available. I am a writer myself, so this is helpful for authors as I come from where you guys are at. I know what it's like. So when I'm doing marketing, that I try to approach it from that standpoint too. You can see more about me down below too, as well as some of the books that I've written here. So, if you're interested in any of those, check it out, of course. And by the way, the genre that I write, you might be wondering about that. I write all different genres: science fiction, and this Constellation Chronicles here, this Surfing the Seconds, was about poetry. This one here, Lucy's Letter, is more of a literary work, short stories and poetry here. And Flow was a book of poems on faith, and Luke Sawyer and Jimmy the Freebird is actually an inspirational, kind of a self-help book, so you guys can check that out too as well. So anyway, lots of books there. That's just about me as an author. But let me carry forward here and talk more about my groups and about the marketing resources. So one of the things, I'm going to go back to the group that I was on before, and I want to show you this. One of the first groups that I started out here on Goodreads, and Goodreads is a platform, it's kind of like the Facebook for books, but I started this platform here called the Goodreads Authors/Readers. And the reason why I started this group is for the purpose of authors to be able to share their work freely. And so you'll see where you can list yourself as an author. There's a bulletin board section, and then there are several sections on here to talk about the genres that you might write in. You can include that on there. I try to include as many genres as possible, guys, but I know that I can't get everything. If you go down, there's a long list of genres. If it's not in here, there is a other section, I believe I listed it over here. There's something at the very bottom. I had to make sure. It's been a while since I've seen it. Let me just make sure it's there. I'll make sure that there's a section on there you guys can see that if it's not already there. But in any case, you should be able to find your genre, hopefully, within that group. Now, this group is for both authors and readers. Now, I did form a separate group. It's a private group that's just for authors on book marketing, and that's this one here. It's called the Author Marketing Resources, Exchanges, and Challenges. This group grows every single day. It has 719 members, which is quite large considering it was started just recently. So in any case, oh, by the way, that last group that I showed you before, the membership on that group is quite substantial. That one has, let's see what the final number is now. We have 46,000 members on that group. So on here, this marketing resources, exchange, and challenges, we have about 700 people on there. And so this is a group where you can learn more about book marketing, and you can introduce yourself. You can participate in exchanges. You can look at marketing resources on here, particularly this one here. Guys, check this one out. It's called Test and Result. I really like this one. This is one I started where I thought that it might be really neat for authors to basically share the results. And so I try to make this as sequential as possible, as logical and organized as possible, having the type of program, the cost, the free books distributed, the books actually sold, the book reviews or ratings, and the genre. So as you can see, as an author, that would be very helpful to know some of this information. Sometimes when we do these programs, we really don't know. The site might tell us, oh, it's a great help, you get your word out there, but then we'll be looking at this and saying, okay, what is the result? Most authors seeing that kind of result. So this is a folder where many different authors other than myself have posted on these results so you guys can see that. So again, that's called the test and result within the author marketing resources, exchanges, and challenges discussion there. And so going forward here, I also have a Facebook group here. It's called the Goodreads Authors / Readers on Facebook. It's again a place where readers and authors can network and communicate. Authors are more than welcome to share their work. You'll see over here that I do have authors that do regular posts on the work. Here's a book that's recent posting on here, but every single day I'm posting several different books a day. This is, by the way, is in my own free time, so I just have to kind of schedule the time to help out authors as best as I can. And we'll get to more about how best to network in a different video, but this one I just want to show you the platform where you can do this. So you can share your work here, your book as well here. There's one final place I want to show you guys, and it's actually a Instagram account. It's called the New Book Covers. Now you got to keep in mind on this one that it does have had a decent amount of followers on here, but I have not maintained this one in a little bit. I need to kind of get back into it again. This one took a little more time for me because I had to get the posting from the author, the book cover from the author, and post it myself on this channel, so that way they could be seen. Because I was a little bit more of my time, I did charge a little bit for that one, so I don't know if I'll go back to doing that one again. If authors would like to have that, it's great. I mean, it's a little extra way you can market your book. If you guys are interested in that, just let me know. Again, that'll be a little bit of charges because it just takes a while to post that. So it's just another place where you guys can go and market your work. So again, that's we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4 potential platforms for you guys to be able to connect. And the great thing is, guys, is that, you know, mine aren't the only ones, of course, too. On Facebook, there are many different groups. On Goodreads, there are many different groups where you guys can post, where you guys can network. I'm just showing you some that I have formed on my own, so that you guys are aware of that. In the next video, I'll try to talk more about some specifics about marketing, about what will help you guys out. But in this first one, I wanted to kind of give you the landscape about who I am and what I've done and the platforms you guys can use. So guys, I hope this video has been useful for you, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.